A lot of YouTubers who discuss Naruto have made a video like this at some point. I am assuming. I'm not really confident in that statement, but here it is, a Naruto tier list, and we're gonna be judging them. Me and my sister. She's seen the series with me. I got her into it. She hasn't watched a whole lot of Boruto.
No, I haven't seen any of it.
Yeah, she wasn't all that interested in Boruto.
Maybe I'll try it again.
I'll probably discuss Boruto just in general as a topic, but anyway, we're gonna be judging these characters by not their strength or their abilities or whatnot, just their overall character development, how good they are as a character. And yeah, let's get started. If you don't agree with what we put down, that sucks. Let me know what you think in the comments, because I'll be interested. And in terms of content overall for the Lore Master channel, let me know in the comments what you would like to see. And all right, without further ado, let's get started.
Okay.
All right, let's first start off with Boruto. Boruto.
Thinking about this one.
Yeah, get closer to the mic.
I don't know anything.
Boruto in the beginning was kind of lackluster. He needed a lot of character development right away. He got a lot of it too after the Hidden Leaf Village was attacked by the two Otsutsuki dudes. But he really annoyed the fan base for a while there with the whole disrespecting Naruto, the whole ninja tool thing. He was a tool. But he's gotten a lot better since then. He hasn't turned into the greatest character, nowhere near a Naruto yet. So I think he's a B. He's mid. He's not great, but he's not terrible anymore.
Okay.
All right, so I would say he's B.
Okay.
Choji.
Choji.
Is one of those side characters that got like maybe 2 episodes featuring him throughout the entire Naruto series. I think he's a C.
Yeah.
He's just not really relevant, but he's not an awful character.
Right.
Datara.
Yes. I always say his name wrong though.
Datara. In terms of backstory, he barely has any. He was the Tsuchikage's student, one of them, and he turned into a terrorist and he joined the Akatsuki.
He's one of my favorites though.
One of your favorites. Why?
I don't know. He's just cool.
He's
got
cool.
cool like powers and stuff. With the explosions.
He was pretty damn powerful. In terms of character, you know what? I can
And
put him in
he
it.
was funny when he was with like.
Yeah, he was an entertaining character. He wasn't intriguing or like a deep character or anything. He was just entertaining. He was pretty powerful.
Yeah.
That's really all he was there for. So yeah, I'll put him in A. Gaara, I'm putting him in S.
Gaara's a great character.
Gaara's great. And Boruto, even in Boruto, he was pretty good. He's actually had quite a bit of involvement. He's got weird ass hair.
Yeah, they ruined his hair.
But I like that he's still relevant. I like all throughout part 2, not all throughout, but even in part 2, he had relevance. He fought in Ninja War. The first season was pretty much dedicated to him. Well, not trying to rescue him from the Akatsuki. I won't say dedicate to him, but anyway. He has an incredible backstory. He was just a great character overall. I don't know what more to say really. This is a great character.
Yeah.
Haku, and I'm gonna Zabuza. Where's Zabuza? Haku and Zabuza.
They're great.
They were great. I wouldn't say they're S tier though. I think they're A.
Yeah.
I think they're A. Mainly because they were the main villains in the OG battle.
Yeah.
The first battle of Team 7. Real battle of Team 7. And it was epic. The fight between Zabuza and Kakashi was fucking epic. It was go down as one of those classic fight scenes, I'd say.
I really like
And they were just good characters.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked them both. The first Hokage, Um, what's his name? Hiroshima. That's the second. Um,
Isn't it
Hashirama. Hashirama. Hiroshima's a completely different thing. First Hokage. Yeah, I'm gonna have a tough time with that because
We don't really see much of him.
we don't really see him much until he gets revived. We get a lot of history with him. Him and Madara founded the Hidden Leaf Village.
Right.
I don't want to be too generous. I do think he might be an A character. I don't want to be too generous though. I just don't want to keep giving out A's to everybody. I'm gonna put him in B. I wasn't too excited about him, nor do I think he was a fantastic character or a great character. I acknowledge his strength and I can respect his history, but I just wasn't all that excited about him overall. Hidan, yeah.
He's okay.
The thing about characters like him, they're not story driven. He has like no backstory whatsoever. All we know is that he's part of a cult.
Yeah, he was just kind of.
But he was there really to kill Azuma and kill Azuma, and he had some comic relief, and he had a really badass jutsu.
Yeah, he did.
So I'll put him in. I think he's B.
Yeah, he was okay.
All right.
I don't know anything about
Himamari. She has a weird ass name. She's basically irrelevant as of right now. Daughter of Naruto. She has the Byakugan. She awakened at age 4, 3. She still is not really relevant. She has little screen time, so she's basically irrelevant. Hinata is tough. I wish they split her character by parts, because part 1 Hinata I think was A.
Yeah.
I think she was pretty good in part 1 with the whole her fight with Neji. Mm-hmm. That when I looking back on that was a really badass fight scene.
Yeah, it was.
But in part 2 she was irrelevant.
Yeah.
She wasn't irrelevant. She was relevant, but they didn't put. She had no fucking. The only things the only parts that she were involved in that stood out was the fight against Pain, and the Ninja War. That one time she slapped Naruto in the face.
Yeah, she didn't really get much.
She didn't do shit. She got power. Assumingly she got more powerful, but they didn't. We want to know.
Yeah,
they didn't show. She got no screen time, so she's a good character, but they did nothing with her.
Yeah.
So I think she's wasted potential. I'll put her in B. She was good in part 1, bad in part 2, so I'd say she's B.
Okay.
The third Hokage. People really underestimate the third Hokage because I've heard in his prime he was more powerful than the first Hokage.
Oh, but we wouldn't know.
We want to know though. We really want to know though. That's only rumor or like fan speculation. As a character though, I liked him a lot. His fight scene with Orochimaru was pretty cool, and the fact they fought him when he was age 69. Why are you laughing? You don't even know what that means. You know what? I'm putting him in A. 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 You know?
Yeah.
D.
She didn't get much
irrelevant.
time.
Itachi. D. No. S.
No. S.
What's there to say about Itachi?
He's just great.
I don't think there's really.
Sorry.
I don't think there's a lot of nothing bad. I don't have any complaints about Itachi really.
No, he's awesome.
I think everyone watching this who's a fan of Naruto would say that he was a pretty solid character. Jiraiya. I'd say, yeah, he's S because his purpose was really to mentor Naruto, and he did a great job at that. He was fucking funny, and he was
hilarious.
His involvement with the story with both Nagato's and Naruto's story. It was just great. Yeah, great character. Kakashi, my number one favorite. S.
Kakashi.
He was wise. He was strong. He was funny. His story with his team, with Obito and Ren, and his sensei being Naruto's dad, just great. This is
I can't remember what it is.
Kakazu.
Yeah.
He was Hidan's partner. I'd say he's B along with Hidan.
Yeah, he wasn't. He had cool.
This is Kankuro. He kind of sucked.
Yeah.
I'll give him C, although that's pretty damn generous.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, Karin.
Karin. She was an annoying bitch.
Yeah, she was super annoying.
But I think I would put her in D solely on her appearances in part 2. But in Boruto, she was pretty cool, actually.
Oh, was she? I didn't know.
Yeah, her and Sarada had a little interaction, and I think her ability is cool too.
Yeah.
I don't think she was terrible. She was annoying with the whole Sasuke thing and all, but if you're really ignoring that, it's hard to ignore that because that's basically the entirety of her character. I'm going to be generous and give her a C.
Alright.
And again, pretty damn generous. B.
Killer B.
Killer B, I think he's A.
Yeah, he was cool.
He was pretty damn cool. He has a solid backstory. He was a solid character overall.
I don't remember this next character. Oh,
He was part 1. He had the freaky bone kick at Genkai.
Yeah,
he wasn't all too relevant. I'll give him he's B, I guess. Kisame. I never was a fan of Kisame, but you got to recognize his strength. He's the tailed beast without a tail.
Yeah.
His abilities are wild.
We're not basing this off of powers, though.
Yeah, but and again, he has no. Well, he has a somewhat backstory. They revealed his time in the Hidden Mist. I'll give him B. I guess. I just didn't. I wasn't a big fan of him. Conan.
Yeah.
Conan, yeah. Along with this dude, I forgot his name too.
Pain? Or
That's
no, it's the other dude. It's not Pain.
where the fuck is Nagato?
Is
They
that
put those two,
Nagato?
but Nagato?
Is that Nagato? Might be. No, Nagato had red hair.
Yeah, he was the one that controlled the Paths of Pain. He's not even on here. He's a huge character. What the? Nagato would be A.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta admit that her fight scene with Obito was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she got fucking. What's that meme you always reference? Uno reversed.
Yeah.
Just because of that one jutsu where she summoned like millions of paper bombs, she's one of the best or one of the strongest characters in the show. Although I kind of disagree because I imagine that took like a few days of prep time. I'll say. I'll give her. I think she's a B, honestly.
She was okay.
She was okay. I can't for the life of me remember his name.
Me neither.
I was trying to think of it earlier. I should have Googled it, but I don't remember.
No.
Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Since Nagato isn't on here, and he is pain, like this body is pain as well, I'll put him in A. I'll put him in A for his death was pretty dramatic.
Yeah.
He had a pretty decent story with old Jiraiya, and the whole formation of the Akatsuki, and his body became pain for the pain body for Nagato. With all that information, I would put him in B and have Nagato being A, but since Nagato's on here, I'll put him at A if any of that makes sense.
Konohamaru.
Konohamaru, he's a C.
His name's fun to say though.
In part 1 and part 2, he was pretty irrelevant.
Yeah.
But I would put him in B just for not being bad and not being good. But in Boruto, Konohamaru is just very underwhelming. He's pretty underwhelming. I think he's a waste of potential. He could always get stronger. You're still pretty early into Boruto, so he could get a lot stronger. But for now, I think he's C. Kurama, I think, is A. I'd put him in A.
Oh.
All right, this is Kushina.
Kushina.
B.
Yeah, she was.
She was A. And damn, she wasn't all that great. She was like Sakura, but red-haired. Rock Lee. I've never been a fan of Rock Lee.
Broccoli.
I don't think he was that. He's definitely A or B.
Mhm. I would put him in B.
I think he's B as well. About average, yeah.
Mhm. Madara.
Madara.
He was powerful.
He was, yeah. He's definitely in like the top 5. He's definitely up there
Right.
in terms of power and raw strength, but as a character.
Right.
As a character, what do you think he is? Yeah, I'm going to put A for a minute. Because I'll still remember the scene in the Ninja War where he was revealed.
Yeah.
That was fucking epic.
Uh-huh.
Minato. I've always had a personal bias towards Minato. Because I think he can be underrated. Realistically, I think he's A.
Whoa, I'm surprised.
I would on days where I wouldn't think about it at all, like unlike I am now, I'll probably put him in S, but I think he's realistically A. Mitsuki.
I didn't watch much of Boruto, but I really liked him.
The Mitsuki arc was dragged out for so fucking long, and after that he had very little screen time.
Oh.
I think he's eh. Yeah. Eh.
Eh.
This guy sucked. Naruto sucked. Kidding. The reason I didn't like this guy is because he was evil just to be evil. He was an asshole because he was an asshole. He had no reason to be other than he was all powerful and he can be an asshole. Sometimes you don't need a reason, but he just wasn't that intriguing of a character. He was there just for pretty much character development. The only real impact he had based on the story of Boruto was telling him his prophecy, really. That's really it. That was his entire purpose. Other than that, he was lame. Naruto, definitely S or A.
Yeah.
The only problem I have with his character is that he is pretty much the same person from part 1 to Boruto.
Is he? I didn't watch Boruto.
Alright, from part 1 to part 2. Pretty much the same character.
Right.
Okay. He had no real character development. I mean, there's these changes, like, in part 1, there's a part where he was just a coward because he never saw a real battle. Then the whole Zabuza thing came up, then all of a sudden, he's ready. But the only progress of his character is just his overall skill and ability.
Right, yeah.
But the thing about Naruto is that he didn't need a whole lot of personality or character development because he was to serve as the example that people should live by.
Mhm.
I'll put him in S.
Okay.
I'll put him in S. Fuck it.
Neji.
Neji is same thing as Hinata. He was pretty involved in part 1. He was awesome, fucking awesome in part 1.
Yeah.
When he fought one of the Sound 4 in the woods, that was a incredible fight scene. But in part 2, he was irrelevant up until the Ninja War and he got killed. I think he's B. I'd put him in B.
Yeah. My favorite.
Obito, no question.
Yes.
No question.
He's
S
always-
character. Incredible character.
He will always be my favorite.
Orochimaru. he was evil, and again, just because he was evil.
Yeah, yeah, no.
He hadn't. I don't think he had a real motive, from what I understood. He turned from evil to good, sort of. He's bad, but on good side, I guess.
Yeah.
Like he's a villain, but on the good side, I guess. If that's how you want to look at it, I think he's B.
Yeah.
Sakura,
Soccer. She was
another Hinata effect, but opposite.
Yeah, she was annoying in part 1.
In part 1, she was annoying. She had a huge hard on for Sasuke, and part 2, she had a drastic change in character development.
Yeah.
She was pretty good in the beginning of part 2, then she was irrelevant until the Ninja War. In Ninja War, she was pretty damn good. Boruto, she has some incredible scenes. She was fighting that Shin dude.
Oh.
The guy with all the Sharingan on his head, and Naruto and Sasuke were having somewhat trouble on him, although they weren't at full power. They weren't using full power. But Sakura just comes in and freaking claps him. And it was pretty good. She had some pretty good scenes, so I don't think she's B. She's B, which is a shame because she could have been an A.
Yeah, she could have been.
She has no real backstory, really.
Yeah.
Like, unlike Naruto and Sasuke, Sarada, easily the best member of Team 7 in Boruto. Easily the best member. I feel like I can be generous and put her in A. I'm not sure if I want to be that generous. I'll put her in B, but I think she's like borderline A. I think I could easily put her in A, but I'll put her in B because she hasn't grown as a character all that much yet. She did have a motivation. She grew in a motivation to become a ninja, and she wants to become the next Hokage, the first Uchiha Hokage. Other than that, she had no real development yet. Although that probably gonna change. That's definitely gonna change. I imagine. I hope so. Sasori. There was a time with the fans. There was this whole fantasy among a big chunk of the fans that there was a romance between Sasori and Sakura.
No.
Yeah, that was a thing.
No.
Yep.
Shiver. No.
Yeah, B. He was average. He was, and again, he was not great. He was not bad. He was pretty cool.
Emo.
Sasuke. Part 1, he's like A at best, B at least. Alright, I'll put him in S, and here's why. Adult Sasuke is fucking incredible.
Is he?
Yes. Because I think the whole anything that makes Sasuke bad, why people hate him for being emo, for being evil.
Being emo isn't really a bad thing.
You know what is that fuck? I mean, what the fuck ever. Let me get to my point. His whole history, whether you like it or not, is what made adult Sasuke what he is today, and he's pretty awesome. Now, I don't think there's a lot of people out there who would argue with that.
Yeah.
Adult Sasuke is pretty badass. Shikamaru, I think he's A. Shikamaru is a great character.
Shikamaru's a fantastic character.
Shino, I never liked him. He's C. I never liked him. That's being generous, honestly. Tamari, she's B.
She was
10-10.
10-10.
Horrible.
She gets her own little spot.
Yep. 10-10 had one fight scene in part 1 against Tamari. She gets slapped in the first minute. And before that, she was super fucking cocky and actually intimidating. If you never saw the show, she was pretty intimidating. Then she fights Tamari, and within a minute, she gets freaking destroyed. She still gets cocky after that. She has one fight scene in part 2, and that was against herself. And after that, nothing. Boruto, she's shown up in 2 scenes, maybe 3, and terrible character overall, awful. And she has stupid abilities. So, no. Tobirama. Tobirama can be overrated or underrated. People think he's one of the strongest characters in the show. People think he absolutely sucks. I think he's more underrated than anything, but I don't think he's S character. I don't think he's an A.
Yeah.
But he has a lot of awesome scenes in the Ninja War.
Yeah.
Awesome scenes.
Yeah.
He created the flying rod. He created a lot of forbidden jutsu, like the reanimation. He created a few other forbidden ones. I can't remember on the top of my head. He created the flying Rajin, the fourth Hokage's famous jutsu. He created the Shadow Clone Jutsu. That's a forbidden one. He created that jutsu that he summons a paper bomb, and that one keeps spawning paper bombs, and it also completes an infinite number of paper bombs. He's a creator. He's like the creator of the forbidden. I've heard him call it or something like that. So he's pretty cool. And he created a lot of laws, and he took a huge part in the formation of the Hidden Leaf itself. He may not have founded it, but he took a large part in like its rules, its schools, and such. And I think he led the first Ninja War. I'm pretty sure, because I think the death of the first Hokage is what's like ignited the beginning of the first Ninja War. So I've heard,
Right.
or something like that, or it could have been the second one. I don't remember. I think it was the first one. My memory is not all that great right now, but I think he's B. Although I think he's a pretty good character. Tsunade.
Last but not least.
Tsunade. I don't think she was that great.
No.
She has a lot. I'm gonna be very generous and put her in A. Not B. Like I'd say hype, but she's borderline A and B. She's pretty strong. She's pretty cool. She has a lot of funny scenes. She has a pretty damn good backstory, but she just I think a lot of people can agree with me on this. She just wasn't intriguing given all that was given about her. So yeah. What we could do is take these rows and organize them from like best to worst in each row.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let's do that. We might cut this out. We may not. I'm not sure. Okay. Who's the best in S?
Obito.
I think Kakashi.
Obito though.
I think Obito becomes second because I think Obito is what made Kakashi greater.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Kakashi, Obito, Itachi.
Jiraiya, Gaara.
I think maybe this is reasonable.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, that'll work. Best in A. I'm putting nope. I think this would work.
Yeah.
I like the third Hokage more than Deidara. God damn it.
Aw, but Data is so cool.
I think he's last, honestly.
No.
He's in the A tier though.
Yeah, that's true.
Um,
He's lucky enough to be there.
he just doesn't. He won't. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Uh,
Kurama.
you know what? I think that's what I would do.
Put Madara all the way back there.
Yeah.
Okay.
B. Oh fuck. Here we go.
Okay.
Orochimaru, he could put up maybe a little bit. This guy bottom. And these guys could be like down here. You know, I think that's reasonable.
Yeah.
I mean, we're already almost 40 minutes in, so I'm kind of rushing this. See there. I think that'll work. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. Nah, I'm putting them there. I guess.
I'm pretty sure the D column is already.
That's fine. I'm pretty sure that one's fine. Yeah. All right. This is what the tier list is like. I'm not fully confident on every one of my decisions. Our decisions. I'll be definitely more flexible for changes, but honestly, it's a tier list. Not that fucking important. So I don't know. What do you guys think in the comments?
This was
Let me
fun.
know. Yeah. Yeah, this was fun. We gotta do this for other shows.
Yeah,
or-
like Full
or
Metal
games.
Alchemist.
Oh, Full Metal tier list would be
Yes.
good. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you did like it, leave a like. You've seen a YouTube video, you know what to do. And I'll see you in the next one. See ya.